Silicon Valley in September. And so starting to work on these issues together with the incredible team that the President's put together. 500,000 of those jobs, the largest chunk of that, are in this tech sector. And to your question, they're all over the country. And so some of them in our more pure tech, like a Silicon Valley company that's all coding, but many of them are kind of the IT and the services team for healthcare, for retail, for manufacturing. They're fun jobs. They're interesting jobs. They actually, most of them pay 50% more than the average American private sector job. And they're significant. One of the things we launched to the breakthrough from the Etsy team is something called Tech Hire. The President launched at the conference of mayors that took place earlier this spring. Tech Hire is where we noticed a couple communities like the Etsy team, St. Louis, Louisville, Philly, New York City, and the state of Delaware. All of the companies, there were different reasons why the ecosystem had come together, but in the case of Delaware, the companies were just starving for coders. And this is where a lot of our credit cards are back-ended. This is a really important, they don't want those jobs to go overseas. They don't want those jobs to leave for a tech hub city. You know, these are not just Silicon Valley, Boston, Austin, they're all over the country. So they had been working with their community colleges to bring the short course boot camps. So in addition to as many 4-year degree and 2-year degree they could hire, we want to keep encouraging that. They also added this. And one of the keys in the tech hire ecosystem is the employers start to look at how they can adapt their hiring practices, to look at portfolios, or have an apprenticeship model where someone can come in, or even, like in some cases, pay for the coding. In San Antonio, Rackspace, more of a cloud computing company, we're paying $15,000 per employee to move them to San Antonio. And they're like, what about all these other people here? And so they started a coding boot camp, and now they're flowing people in. Louisville, the city managers, the leadership there, the workforce development leadership from the mayor's office had created something called Code Louisville. They have a lot of healthcare, other kinds of industry. They're starving for employees and tons of people who needed jobs. So putting it together, building an ecosystem. So you basically get your employees and workshop them on how to hire. You find the code boot camps, and usually in your tech sector, how many people in this room have ever been to a tech meetup?